back to the U.S. Open. We're live on mat 3. We have the black belt action here. These are the adults. And we have I believe that's a Kyle Terra black belt on the left. And I'm trying to get a read on the competitor on the right.
Is that AB again?
Yeah, you may be right there. These guys look like they are featherweights. I think that's Vitor Paschaol. And
starting off Baron Beasy.
This is the first time we've seen it out here.
I apologize. This is actually the open weight division that's going to come out here. I believe. I may be wrong, guys.
Trying to get little guys out the way, I guess.
I'm sorry. I could be wrong here.
Probably are.
Is that
You got Carlos Mello in the back warming up too.
Waiting to see that one.
competitor on the bottom is down by an advantage. You can see he's starting to groom that lapel.
Almost got the sweep there.
Got a foot in there. Let's see what he's going to do. He's kind of got like a phantom spider guard with that. And if I could get a read on that patch, the competitor on the bottom off.
He's using that lapel almost like a spider guard.
Which is why I said a phantom spider guard, but that's good. Oh, nice. Very interesting. And he ends up with a lasso on the right-hand side. And it looks like we're going to have some more black belt action jumping out. This is great. And the competitor on the bottom, he's working a lasso, and he goes and he hooks under. I love that hook. That's a nice hook. He was able to disrupt his opponent's balance and regroup. Sometimes you can hit a sweep or a triangle off that, or get enough to initiate a scramble, maybe sit up. Guys, I'm not positive. I think this is Davin Maxwell on bottom, and I believe it's Vitor Paschoal on top. I apologize if I got the names wrong, but I believe that's who we're dealing with here.
He's doing a pretty good job working that lasso, just neutralizing the guard passer on top from Kyle Terra. Where is Kyle Terra just getting these black belts from, dude? Craigslist? Like, seriously, there was like a few, and then there's like, okay, Manny got promoted. There's one. Who is this dude from? He import him? I'm serious. I'm trying
I really don't know.
Because there's a lot.
So, like, if I knew, I would tell you.
Kyle Terra came on the scene, like, around in our area about maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden there's like 10 black belts.
I don't think these are all homegrown Kyle Terra black belts. There's black belts that train in
That's
school.
what I mean. I'm just wondering where they're coming from.
Probably from all over the world. Well, he's a world champion.
It's an excellent answer, Kim. Thank you for your help.
They've come somewhere.
Moving right back to Matt.
Let's get back on the action here. Partner on top's got a left pant grip, and he's controlling the right ankle. Interesting. You think he's going to go to his left here, Ernest?
He could. I mean, or they're both kind of in a weird position. Yeah, that probably was the smarter thing to do to posture up like that. Too stretched out to pass. They go out of bounds. You're going to reset them in the same position. The popcorn destroyer.
And let's see if we can get some names for you.
We got to figure out how to say popcorn destroyer in Portuguese and like coin that Diego's new nickname.
Let's get that lasso in again.
Man, these guys that are real comfortable with that type of game, like, it's an irritating guard to have to deal with.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, you have to break the grips before you can do anything. And if you break the grips and make the mistake of giving your sleeve back to them again, they're just going to grab your collar, yank you forward, grab your sleeve when you grab the collar. It's a pain in the butt, man.
Especially if they're real quick to recover that.
Davin Maxwell is the competitor on bottom, and he used to have long hair. He has short hair now. Looks a little bit different, and he has an instructor who's a black belt that we've seen around quite a bit. He's got a real super tricky bottom guard game, Davin does. Let's see if he can leverage that.
0-0, 1 advantage to 0 in favor of... Is it Davin?
No.
And there's a shot at the scorecard there. It's about And so we got about 5 minutes left on mat 3. It's 0-0, and the competitor, I believe Davin Maxwell, is down by an advantage at this point.
Still 5 minutes left on the match. Plenty of time to recover.
And Diego is giving that look like he's seen something he's never seen before. I love, that's the look. That's the look you want to get from the ref.
I will absorb this position.
Let's see where we got a lot of action going on right now. It's pretty amazing thing to watch. Let's see if Davin can turn this into a sweep. It looks like Paschaol, he may be trying to roll under for a barambol. It's hard to tell from our angle, but it looks like he is trying to barambol.
He's going to roll through.
Yep.
Got a grip on the back of the pants.
Pull the wedgie out, take the back. It's always important, like your mother always said, to wear the right underwear, make sure they're clean, because you never know what happens, especially in a jiu-jitsu tournament. Because a win's a win, no matter how you do it. And if your underwear become a victim, then so be it. Black belt competition, dude. There's no room for being nice.
And let's see if Vitor can finish this. Davin defended it very well. This is kind of a leg tie-up. We'd like to see a little bit more movement here. It's a very technical game that we're seeing right now, and it's very this type of jiu-jitsu is hard for just a casual fan to kind of understand exactly what's going on. But it is more than just, hey, they're leg hugging, they're leg wrestling right now.
Yeah, so it looks really weird to the average person that's not really used to jiu-jitsu, that's kind of maybe trying to just support a family member or something watching. What you're seeing is they're just basically neutralizing each other by holding onto each other's legs, but the first person to make a mistake is probably going to lose position and have their back taken, which means the other person's going to sneak up either under the legs or around the back and attempt to choke something from attacking the back. Like you see the chiropractor competitor on bottom is trying to do right now. The guy on top has to be really careful about how he maneuvers to not give up a position.
And it's a tricky game to play that style right there. Not a lot of people can do that. Well, not a lot of people choose to do it as well.
And you can see Vitor Paschaol, he's going back. He may try to, it's hard to, oh, he's got a toe hold, I see. Okay, he's locking up the toe
so
hold.
he's decided to not sneak to the back, and he's grabbing the foot.
And it looks like Davin is going to try to set up an ankle lock of his own here.
Since they both have access to each other's legs, it's just going to become this leg attacking game.
And now we're in the 50-50. And I think Vitor Paschaol got some advantage points coming up, and it's all tied up at this point. Welcome to the U.S. Open. It's midway through Sunday. We've got some adult black belt action going on right now. Vitor Paschaol from Cautera and Davin Maxwell from Casio Werner. And it looks like Davin just picked up 2 points for the sweep. And there's about a minute left. And let's see if he can capitalize on that, stay on top, stabilize the position.
Still plenty of time, though. Minute and a half left.
Yeah, especially with this style of jiu-jitsu with these smaller athletes. They're still very well connected at this point. It'd be very easy for either of these guys to be swept.
Nice, attacking an arm lock right here.
Oh, he's attacking the toe.
Attacking the toe hold. Man, these guys are bendy.
You just tell him, you can go ahead and let go. I'm not going to tap to that one.
And
all right,
trying to stay out of the 50. Oh, he's got a nice sweep on there, and now he just reversed the position. And he picked up his 2 points, and it's tied back up again.
So for the casual viewer, a 50-50 position refers to, you see how their legs are interlocked. They both have exactly the same position on each other. And it's real easy to be reversed in that position. So one person could be rocked to their back, and the other person stands up. They'll get 2 points for a reversal. And the other person can easily do the same thing, and just kind of goes back and forth. That's why they call it 50-50. It's pretty much an even position. And it's just a waiting game.
And there's about 30 seconds left. Let's see if Davin Maxwell, he's actually in a decent spot here. If he can hit a sweep as the clock winds down, he may be able to get points and stay on top.
15 seconds,
Yeah.
2-2, 1-1 advantages.
He doesn't quite have a full 50-50. He's got a butterfly hook with his left leg. And the clock is definitely winding down. It's 5, 4, 3, and I don't think he's going to be able to hit it at this point. And it's going to be tied.
It's up to Diego now.
And let's see.
First person to buy me popcorn.
Good match, tough.
Yeah, this is, again, man, this is the third match we've seen where it's like a bummer for whoever loses because they both did really well, man.
Yeah.
I hate to see anybody losing that. Should give them the Little League medal over like they both are winners for competing.
He goes with Paschoal.
I mean,